Because voice is one thing. If your voice is really powerful, it plays very crucial, critical, significant role in connecting with people. Most of your job is done. Hi there to all the facilitators, teachers, trainers, coaches who often spend their time on stage, and invariably we always look at to equip our arsenal, our armory, to how better we can deliver. Well, we have so many weapons with us. Aside your charming smile and your graceful body language and the rich content, the blend of delivery mechanism as well as the content vis-a-vis the target audience expectations and the geographies and demographics. And just recall our breakup of communication skills, the pie chart. We all know that words attribute, the verbal communication attributes just 7% and non-verbal attributes 93%, out of which the breakup is 55% is the body language, your gestures and postures, and 38% is your voice tone, which includes your voice projection, voice modulation, and the rest of it, the entirety of your voice. So many times we all trainers, public speakers, facilitators, teachers, coaches, we struggle when it comes to keeping our vocal cords relaxed and rejuvenated. Especially those who are very rampantly delivering that day after day. For example, me, yesterday I was speaking for four hours, just for a few minutes break in between, and the other day also, day before yesterday, I spoke approximately 5 hours. So, and many times we have the challenges, we need to speak to the audience, wherein sometimes, we don't have a mic, and the acoustics of the hall is as such that we need to actually scream, which I really don't like, but at times the things are really beyond our control, what to do, and at the end of the day, we feel little exhausted, and we don't feel like talking to anyone. And maybe when we wake up early in the morning, it becomes very difficult even to speak. Sometimes there is pain also. So what to do? Based on my experience for more than 2 decades now into public speaking, more than 2 decades, I have been sensitizing this during my train the trainer programs, which I used to conduct 3 days for the trainers. So what comes to my mind is pre, during, and the post. Pre-work, what we can do regularly is take care of your throat and do massage like this, from your ears, go down gently, do the massage of your throat, maybe inside the vocal cords diaphragm, or you can do the massage. That is one. Secondly, definitely we need to keep ourselves hydrated, well hydrated. I have this habit of drinking more water. Any which ways, I'm into fitness and on whey protein and sometimes creatine, so I need to any which ways drink more water. So this water is very good lubricant, and it really helps you stay hydrated. That is, and third is basically your breathing patterns, your style of breathing. So me being into meditation for approximately 3 decades now, I have a habit. It's a belly breathing. So this really helps me a lot because it keeps my vocal cords open. There is, I feel the vocal cords don't get constricted per se, and there is enough air supply. It works for me. Like singers, they do take care of their throat. So public speakers have to also take care of their throat, what to avoid, all those kind of foods, which can cause a little damage, that we need to avoid. And fifth is definitely I keep practicing voice modulation. I love that. I take certain tips from my son, who is a voice actor. So I love, and the voice, I believe that voice acting is not sounding like someone, but it's like, whatever the emotions you are you are into it when it comes to the word. So I believe that the verbal and non-verbal should be in complete congruence. It should be in complete sync. So I keep it very, very natural. I keep it very, very natural if I'm now, when it comes to the delivery time, when you are speaking to the audience, right? So when there is a mic, we all know where to hold the mic, at what distance. Sometimes, I also struggle, because of the excitement. So that your voice is communicated, not your breath. That is one. And speak very, very slowly, gracefully. That is. Now, the athletes, they warm up their body, isn't it so? So is with the public speaker. They have to warm up their throat. And I never begin with high volume, high pitch. I begin my talk with low volume for a couple of minutes, and then slowly when I get into it, sometimes it gets flared up, and as per the energy moment and as per the tempo, which gets built in the hall, then I'm into it. So I don't just right from the beginning, I just don't get into high volume. No, that's that. खुल के बात करने के लिए your body language plays very, very important. Your body posture, gesture plays very, very important role. Yeah, and the fourth out of my experience is, see, when you're in flow, and you don't get into nasty arguments with people, with participants, and you are comfortable with the uncomfortable, you are all inclusive, you are in complete acceptance of whatever goes or whatever the nasty question comes, and you don't feel bad at all, your ego is not hurt. So I think your voice would be very, very euphonic, it will be very, very pleasant, and it will not get distorted by any kind of emotional attack. Because many times we have seen, if you get hurt there, then you are trying to camouflage your voice, and it's okay, accept whatever it comes and be natural. That's fine. Once the training is done, post training, the first thing is I avoid meeting people. I just get into my room and I'm there with myself for a good number of time, good hours, and I don't speak anything. I do meditate. One thing I would like to mention over here, that's something which my wife has prescribed me many years ago, and she's also into public speaking, and that is this Ayurveda stuff called Kanth Sudharak Vati. Kanth Sudharak Vati. I always carry with myself, and my wife ensures that I'm carrying it. It's like 2-3 granules, small granules, just like mint. You can keep in your mouth, and it really helps me. So this is one thing which I strongly recommend to all the people. It's Ayurveda stuff, so no side effects. It's really good. Yeah. So this is one, and what I do is I take a lot of rest, and I heard many trainers, they are taking lukewarm water and honey and lemon. I do take another thing which I practice is a gargle with lukewarm water, gargling. It should be heart-to-heart communication. I believe in that. So I get reminded by myself that my voice is not generated here, but it is coming from my heart. At least from my heart, deep down from my heart. And it's heart-to-heart communication. So not just emotionally, but physically also. The voice is generated over here. Thank you very much. Do take care of yourself.